Alright, I think we're live. Just wait a little for the OBS. Also, for the first hour or so, I might BRB. Because I'm also doing something else, and I just went live earlier to not be interrupted. Because she woke up. Anyways, I won't say more, just I want to be at peace and do stuff, you know? So yeah, that's why I went live already. I was planning on going a little bit later, but yeah. So yeah, sometimes I might pause the next hour or so, just heads up. But yeah, a few things I want to do today. I mean, mostly I want to stream that I just want to, and also it's a way I can not be interrupted, as I said before. So yeah, also still in love with the wings. We got this the other day from Zeragic stream. Ah, that's so freaking cool. But yeah, we're starting with F14. I got No Man's Sky on the side, which I crashed my game before, like my Final Fantasy 14 that is, because it really is not a good idea to have two games open at the same time, because sometimes there will be crashes that usually don't happen when I do that, because when it's two intensive games, right? Because right here, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Wait, where is it? There it is. Right here, I got this. It will actually be frozen whenever I'm not online, which is okay. Because the only reason I have this open, which I think, yeah, it just crashed. Yeah, see what I said before? My game crashed. But either way, I think it was in around 30 minutes. I was gonna have my settlement stuff. And that's basically all I'm doing currently in No Man's Sky is whenever there's settlement stuff available. I guess if we don't log on in the next 30 minutes, I might still miss some other stuff, but it's okay. I'll just do the buildings. So yeah, I'm doing that, but there's a small issue with whenever I have two intensive games at the moment. My PC sometimes will crash them. It crashed my FF14 earlier, and now No Man's Sky just crashed. So yeah. Anyways, I guess we'll do this first. But yeah, rank up quest is today for the Mimosa. The other one not yet. As you can see here, I've already done them. I still gotta turn them in, but it won't be enough. So yeah, anyways, let's get started. Rank up story. The Buna of Buniwa. Just look at our crop store, Silvo. Hamuka now has choice when it comes to food. We never could have seen this day if not for your help. Oh yeah, I'm starting with F14, but I will play other games. At least I'm currently planning, because I only want to do the travel quest, so this probably won't take that long. But we can still do better. More can flourish yet, I just know it. Smashing it as always, I see. Well, I wish I could agree with you. I'm afraid we may be reaching the extent of our crop variation. Currently, this forest restricts us in two ways. One, the meteorite's unique ether. And two, a distinct lack of natural sunlight. Wait, are we planning on solving this somehow? Crops that grow under both these conditions are unfortunately limited. Removing even one of those restrictions will certainly increase our option, assuming such a feat were possible, of course. Is there a way to, like, increase sunlight? I guess cutting down trees is one way, but probably not the best. We've considered how to let sunlight in before, but it's not as easy as feeling a 3 or 2. Wait, as felling a 3 or 2. Okay, a tree, I mean, sorry, not 3, a tree. Huh? What do you mean? Like trees grow faster into meteorites? If only we could reference another locale that cultivates flora in near total darkness. What do you mean? Do we have any idea? Oh, wait. Because a lot of it is... Yeah. A lot of it is because the sky is full of lightning, and it's not exactly an ideal condition. They don't have a lot of sunlight. So they use electrope, right? That's why they use electrope, I think, to warm the soil and all that as well. Heritage found. That's right, when I was in Tuliyola, I heard about what happened in Yasulani. They say the dome is rife with lightning energies and an endless night lingers over the land. Fascinating, and yet I successfully farmed there. Yes, thanks to Electrope. Hello, you say? I have a permit to visit Chaktural. Why don't we go and see it for ourselves? I also possess the requisite permission, so I can join. If we can compare the data of this forest, to that of... I cannot pronounce that. Bro, why are Turali names so complicated? We may well find a clue relevant to our current number. It'll be a long journey, so we have a moment to lose. Lead the way, Silvo. Oh, straight there, okay. Thank you for escorting us. Well, I did nothing. He just teleported me there. I thought we were all gonna walk there. No, that's new. It just brought us there. I think the sun wasn't shone so brightly here. It's a different sort of darkness than that of Jatika Heartland. Yeah, it's the lightning. That's different. Perpetual lightning clouds. With lightning expected ether this dense in the atmosphere, it's little wonder that thick thunderclouds obscure the sky as they do. I could probably stand in awe of this place all day, but we have a duty to fulfill. We need to ask the residents here about their farming techniques. See those lightning rods right there? They use electricity to power electrope, and then use electrope to transfer that into other types of energies. I have a theory, and this might just end up being completely wrong, based on the Alliance trade story. What if electrope was actually not originally from the 9th, and was rather brought from the place in between the shards, like the place where the Ascians once met up? Because if you compare the electrope, like just the raw electrope rock that we see in the Alliance trade, that piece of electrope, and we compare it to the place between, I forgot the name of the place, but the place where the Ascians met up, between whatever you call it, not shards, I think they refer to it as something else. Anyways, it looks oddly similar. Not only that, there was apparently a lot of electrope in that place, so what if it actually came from there? What if actually getting electrope to the 9th somehow was all for the sake of causing a war, which they successfully did, and rejoining a shard? But they failed at that. But it could have, it was probably, if a catastrophe had happened in the source, a calamity, and at the same time they couldn't stop the lightning, I mean, the shard would be rejoined. It would line up with the Ascians' intentions back then. That is just a theory though, I don't know. Anyways, enough yapping, let's go. I'm sure we'll find out more if that is true, because it's just a theory. I'm sure it'll be confirmed during the Alliance trade storyline. Let's have a look around. In order to perceive the quest objective, you can leave your quest companion behind entering a different area. Seeking with them, selecting option. Okay, that's the same. Question is, how did they actually? I mean, it was found like it was mined up, right? So it was found naturally. Or so it seems. So they would need to somehow, the Ascians would need to somehow have a way to make a certain ore, transport a certain ore to underground. Has that been possible? I mean, maybe with interdimensional fusion, but I mean, even they didn't know that much about it, besides some details. So, I don't know. Like, how would they make it appear all over the planet? Like, how, I don't know. Because it wasn't given to them by a person. I believe it was actually mined up until the reserves were kind of low, so they started warring for it. Started being used in war. And then the people wanted more, so they wanted to steal more. So these towers act as an artificial sun for their plants. Far smaller than what we have in Labyrinthos, but no less effective for the growth of crops. Well, as you can see, we grow our crops in circles in that name, Halo. The reason is simple. This contraption converts lightning expected ether to energy to create an ideal environment for our crops, from humidity and lightning to temperature and soil quality. Hang on, I've seen you before. With Shaloasi, no? She's away on business at the moment, but I'll let her know you dropped by. She'll be sorry to have missed you. Is that the The person that originally introduced us to this area when we came here in the main story with Wuklamat. Don't remember what her name was. Our little farm has caught your fancy. I can hardly blame you. Keeping crops alive in an environment such as these is no small feat, if I do say so myself. We use electrope equipment to supply our plants with the nutrients and light they require. The key to good gardening is understanding the needs of each species, after all. These folks have worked hard to achieve the impossible. All the more inspired to do the same. That said, it will be nothing but a bother for sitting around here. Let's regroup and discuss our next steps. Let me disable mount music for now, because I won't be writing this for long if it's just for the story. Structure isn't like Charlian, Garlean, or even elegant technologies. I must take great care in my study of this place. I thought I learned a decent amount about the outside world after leaving Mamuk, but I still don't know the half of it, do I? Thanks for guiding us here. This trip was well worth it. Indeed. We can neither develop such infrastructure overnight, nor can we discount the differences between heritage found in the Vatika heartland. However, the knowledge that a spectral ether may be converted into something equivalent to natural light is invaluable. We may not possess this electrope, but perhaps magics can achieve a similar effect. The Baniwa are peerless when it comes to magic. Isn't Nia Baniwa? I forgot what they look like. Let's head back and ask Agilja. It's probably missing us about now anyway. Oh wait, no, I think it's a different one. I gotta see a Baniwa. I guess I don't remember the tribes anymore. I know there's the Hubigus, there's the Baniwas, and there's another one. If we could truly create artificial sunlight, the possibilities. Hold on a moment while I fetch Gilja. Are those the Baniwa? Revolja, explain your idea. If you're looking to achieve the impossible with magics, shouldn't you speak with our mightiest practitioner instead? You don't mean the Autarch? He's different now, and he wants to... Is that the person that was demanding stuff of Bakul Raja? And he wants the best for this Gainway, same as anyone. I'm sure he'd help if you asked. But I left. Surely I'm a little more than a traitor in his eyes. I mean, he has changed, yeah. It was difficult, though. You were instrumental in freeing Mamuk from the shackles of blessed siblings, so I guess he knew better than most. Our blessed siblings were dark. Dark story, honestly. Hundreds died for one to be born. All for the sense of power they thought they needed to survive, so they kept that tradition alive. Then if your mind is made up, shall we request an audience? Masterful work. Autarch. Just the other day, my wife brought me a sample from your harvest. I could hardly believe how flavorful it was. Thank you. It was an honor to receive such kind words. I hear they don't require a Baniwa's expertise. Yes, we were hoping to create light here with magic, so we can grow an even wider variety of crops. We made a journey to Yasolani by Sybil's guidance and studied the agricultural techniques for our heritage found. The harsh climate there is constantly obscured by dark clouds, yet by way of special devices, the farmers create artificial sunlight enough to maintain healthy beds of crops. Instead of devices, we thought Benua magics might achieve something similar. Do you think it possible, Autark? Weaving illusions into reality is indeed possible for us, but you require more than simple light, no? It is as you say. The light in question must deliver properties necessary for our plant's nutrition and at appropriate levels. I'm ready to explain in detail if you believe such a feat can be achieved. It can. The magics will require eligible vessels, however, created from material replete with energy. Understood. Understood. We'll procure whatever you need. Cooperating. The Autark really has changed. Anyway, we need to gather materials for the vessels. The Autark said rich in energy, so I know just the thing. Chunks of meteorite harvested from Sinot Chanuya. You can't get more concentrated energy than that. This all comes down to you, so bring us all we need for the vessels and we'll take care of the rest. Flying on this map is so cool, honestly. I want more of the wings. I'll do the extremes at some point. Oh! Oh wait, that's the same wings I have. It's those Raja wings, so that's the same ones. Hold on. Hello there, Ray. Emo dragon? That's not a dragon. Look at this. It's actually wings, but yeah, it looks like a dragon. Whenever you're not flying, this is what it looks like. But when you fly up, they actually extend. I'm just replying to something. Hold on. Same music as the extreme, because that comes from the extreme trial. Small chance. Okay. But yeah, we're just doing the rank up quest. Then we'll do so we're gonna get the travel quest reset. We'll do those 3, and then we'll move on. I also had No Man's Sky on the side, but having 2 games, it crashed my No Man's Sky and it crashed my Final Fantasy earlier before the stream. So I'll just log on, like around, actually should be around the time. Like it was around like 30 minutes after I started the stream, like 30-40 minutes, and we've been live for only 18. Oh no, I still got time. In 20 minutes around that, I can log on to No Man's Sky, and get my my buildings done on the settlements. Currently, I'm only doing that, so I don't really care about the rest. Just doing that. There's the meteorite chunks, and I got it doubled on the last one, which I only need 3, and I'm never gonna need this again. So I'm gonna go ahead and split 1 and delete that one. Otherwise, it's just gonna cloud up my inventory for no reason. Okay. I have one more test, and it's the end of the school year. Hey, nice. Do you know when the test and the ending of the school year is? By the way, sounds like it's soon though. So good luck with the test, and hope you enjoy the holidays. Okay, here we are. Wait a second, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Slightly lower. There we go. Did you find what we need for the vessels? Yes. Perfect. This is good, concentrated energy. I'll bring it to the Autarch, and we'll get started right away. Artificial lights like that, driven by magic. Okay. So that's one of the area changes, probably the main change, but yeah. Baniwa's. There's more variety. They got the rainbow. They got the rainbow melons. The gay melons. Okay, sorry, I had to say that. There's rainbow melons. Damn. Okay. The LGBT melons for real. Such remarkable magics. These lights illuminate our granary as though it were midday. And you may have known as Kalkoma's latest addition. I don't know how Revolja and the others found time to prepare a kitchen, but it makes rating our yields for consumption easier than ever. Admiring the kitchen, are you? One day I'll make some legendary dishes, even one to rival Shiburuk Pipil. That's the historic dish that was made 8 years ago when they stopped the war by Galuja. An admirable dream. With passion like yours, I'm certain it shall come true. If we can make a meal, if we can share a meal, just like Galuja did on that battlefield, to end an endless war. Creating a dish that brings our Equirax neighbors to the table again. This is my next hope for Kakoma. I hope we can become living proof that Mamuk has changed for the better. As the Granary flourishes, so too does Revolja's dreams for the future of his homeland. Whether Mamuk will prove herself capable of restoring relations with the people of Equirax, however, remains to be seen. I'm guessing that's the focus of the next part of the story. Who's the MC in this game? You could technically say it's the Warrior of Light, the character you're playing. But it doesn't feel like self-insert is forced. I don't know, it's well done. Yes, technically it's self-insert, but the story is well done. The characters are still very nice. If you play the main story, you'll see. The new Mamuda Society daily quests are now available from Kakilja and Kakoma. There's also a main cast that is the Scions, so they'll accompany through multiple expansions, and yeah, they're still around. Some of them leave, some of them come, but yeah, there's also the main cast being the Scions of the 7th Dawn, so they show up very often. In fact, they show up all the time. The question is who shows up, because there's multiple Scions. Alfino, Alize, Estinian, Grahatia, Yashtola, some of the characters' names. I think Alfino and Alize are still mostly helping in Garlemald, so after Endwalker we haven't seen them as much, but in turn we get to see others, and we've seen Wuklamat a lot, and now Sfin is joining the story for now. But yeah. But technically the main character is the Warrior of Light. But the focus is not the Warrior of Light, they're just there to help, you know? Though some people get too attached to the Warriors of Light, which is okay, until there's a whole bunch of people complaining in Dawn Trail that Why is Wuklamat doing so much? Like the Warrior of Light should do more stuff and like. Why? Why are people complaining about that? Anyways, but yeah. 3 additional quests, reputation bonus. Yes. Okay. Eat your vegetables 3. Why is the achievement called that? Where's the quests? Changes in the tree. Alright, what we get at this level? A minion, Jatika Leafkin. We already have the mount and the other thing. Eh. We've already done this one. So let me finish up real quick. There we go. Now for the other ones. Now I believe these are all new. Let me go claim my Pictomancer EXP first, because I've already done those 3. And again, they were the quests, I've already done them. I'm gonna get level 98, but I'm only getting Adol, which is just I think it increases from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Okay, let me go over to Mammoth again. Wait a second, where am I going? Oh, I'm going in the right direction, okay. These are just side quests, by the way, they're not very important. This is not what the story's like, don't worry. Can I ask you to make a little bit of experience for our small neighbors? I mean, think of it. Much of the ore and fish we've been gathering have come from Ultimate Horizon. My students rather express our thanks for letting us share their resources. As such, I'd like you to make your way to the middle of Shulbrick Cinderfield. A Sproul I've been in contact with will be there to accept the delivery. I'm losing my mind? What do you mean? Something happened? Hold on. I try to make models, I use Blender. I try to edit, I use Blender. I sleep, I see Blender. That's a lot of playing around with Blender, huh? By the way, I really like the Figurines model you made for Star Rail. That was sick. Okay, let me do that one first. Wait, maybe we'll collect the other ones though, because I might be close by for all we know. Sealing the immunity. It's absolutely vital that we control excessive immunity in our vegetable stores. We've been placing drying agents at frequent intervals, but sometimes we simply don't have any hands free for the seemingly never-ending task. Seeing our dilemma, helpful under from the... We are actually starting to talk with the Brax, okay. Of the Brethren of Brax told us their long-lasting moisture-absorbing material to make use of in the upper forest. Sounds to me like something we should try. Can I ask you that up there and gather what we need? Freaking anyway, we were gonna have to go to Shubrit Cinderfield again, so good thing I collected the quest. We will find a deposit of moisture depositing diatomite at the Shubrit Cinderfield, okay. Keeping the lights on. I believe that's also new. Whenever you get a rank up, it's usually all new quests. So does Gokko must spend yet another day bathing golden light. Ever since the Baniwa mages worked their magic, the crops that never looked else here. If I recall, it was you who procured the energy-rich vessels that helped make the light a possibility in the first place. Aside from the power provided by the base vessel, however, it seems the spell also requires a consumable catalyst to sustain its effect. As such, I must once again call upon your gathering expertise. The ice crystals mined around the area of Ankle Deep should be sufficient for our needs. The purer the better. Okay, so how does this look like? Are they all... Okay, there is one that's on the edge of the map, and the other ones are all in Shubrit Cinderfield. I guess we'll go to the other area first. We'll gather a whole bunch so we don't have to go back there ever again. Plus, I mean, once I get the reputation maxed, I don't have no reason to do this anymore, so I'm gonna stop doing them. That's how this works, so I've already finished the Endwalker ones, which is when I started playing. Well, nearly Endwalker was about to release. I've gone back and finished all the Shadowbringers ones, and I've also gone back and finished the Namazu quests, but I've not done the others yet. This reminds me of that Chi-Chi flower farming experience of having to go everywhere. I don't remember what Chi-Chi's essential materials are. Do you have to go everywhere around Liyue, like very far apart, or something? But yeah, for context, there's combat jobs and gatherers and crafters jobs. This tribal quest, each of the tribal quests will be of a certain type of job, focusing on it. So, in this case, the Pelu Pelu, it's a story about tourism in Kazamahuka, and so it focuses on the Kazamahuka tribes and all that. Tourism group, what do you call it? Company? I don't know what the name is. I forgot. But either way, it's a combat class, so you will have combat related stuff in there. The Mamusha one is gatherers, and there is eventually gonna be one for crafters. That's how it was in Endwalker. The Omicron's gatherers, Loprits, crafters, Arcados are combat. So yeah, each of the expansions is gonna have 3 tribes. Currently there's only 2 in Dawntrail. But yeah. So now we arrive here and we gather up some pristine ice crystals. And I'm just gonna do that and gather a whole bunch and use my High Cordial and do it again, and then I don't have to come back here. Because, to be honest, 20 plus of these is gonna be enough to finish the entire quest line. Even if I get this quest a lot, because whenever you don't have new ones you will get repeat. That's okay, I already will have all the materials I need for all the quests, and I'll probably have spare, so I'll have to delete them at the end whenever I finish getting reputation to max rank. So yeah, 30. That's enough for 10 quests. I'm not gonna get 10. That's literally way too much for a single one. So I'm done for life on this one. Let's go to the next. Shubrit Cinderfield. I think I'm gonna... Let's go from here. Ikbrax. The upper forest. Those damn cliffs. Oh. The cliffs. Oh no. Speaking of cliffs, I guess there is kinda something similar in this area, but you can't climb in FF14. So the only way for you to get down is one, teleporting to the nearest teeth, right? Assuming you've gotten to Mamuk, or initially you will go down through a tunnel over here that leads to the lower forest. That is initially how you get there in the story as well, of course. Well, besides the path being blocked off by a certain someone's rampage. Anyways, story spoilers aside, that's how you get down there. But when you unlock flight, you can just literally fly down. But there is a cliff here, but you can't climb, so... Yeah, you can fly though. I mean, once you unlock flight. To unlock flight, you need to find some of the wind thingies that show up around. They're called ether currents. Around each of the zones, so it's per zone. Basically, you unlock flight individually per zone. And typically, I think it's like 4 or 5 side quests, like very specific side quests. They will be blue quests, so you'll know which ones they are. So you'll have to do those 4 or 5 side quests and get a whole bunch of the ether currents. And don't worry, the side quests are extremely short, unlike a certain game called Genshin Impact. I mean, what? So yeah. Here we are. Alright. Star Rail. That too, to be honest, yeah. I heard it was getting worse recently, so yeah, that too. Oyoverse games, honestly, the newer ones, that is. The newer Oyoverse games that are freaking pain when it comes to side quests. They're ridiculously long, and the worst when they, besides already being long, they have so much filler. It gets so annoying. Like Paimon saying in 10 lines what you could say in 1. And, funny personality. Except it's not funny at all, it's just annoying. Between characters, side characters and Paimon. It's so annoying. Alright, that's done. How many did I get? Because I didn't use the cordial. Yeah, 29's enough for life, to be honest. Let's go to the next one. And that is actually talking to someone in exchange. Volunteer to make the delivery, did you? I appreciate you meeting me halfway. Now that's empty sack of goods. I must admit, a lot of us have been curious to see what Mamook has been growing in its new vegetable fields. Here, I come bearing gifts as well. This is an assortment of meats our young Tiatro brought back from the hunt. Please take this sack to Gilja along with our best regards. It is my hope that this surge of goodwill between our peoples becomes more than a passing sentiment. Alright, let's go. Might as well go through the tunnel. It's right next to this place, I think. So this is how you normally would get to the lower forest when you first come here. You go all the way down. I believe there's a tunnel somewhere. If I remember correctly. Yep, there it is. Let me just follow the tunnel inside. What is this? Anyways, I'm not supposed to be there. And there you are. I love the wings so much, honestly. So much that I removed the mount roulette, which basically randomizes between selected mounts. If you put the mount roulette on your hotbar and say, in this case, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 mounts. You can have up to 30. Technically, you can install an add-on and have infinite amount of mounts. I mean, so long as you have them. You can have like 60 in your roulette. Anyways, I never said that. I don't have add-ons installed, but I used to before in the past. So that's how I know. Even though I didn't use that one, I know it existed. But currently I'm not playing with any add-ons. Anyways, yeah, you can have up to 15. So if I put the mount roulette in here, it will randomize between any of the 15 that are here whenever I click fly. I mean mounts. But I just want to have the wings right now. The wings are too epic. I gotta have them for a while. Just always the wings. Welcome back, Silva. You didn't run into any trouble while making the delivery, did you? No. Did you hear Paimon VA quit? I heard she was fired. I'm not sure if that's true. Or if she was fired or if she resigned. I'm not sure what happened. I heard there was some drama. Apparently, she was lying about something and using it to her advantage because she wanted something out of Voyaverse. I have no idea. I didn't look further into it. I saw a YouTube short and that was it. So, I don't know. I don't involve myself with drama, but yeah, I did hear though. Not sure what they're gonna do because Paimon, as much as I don't like her character, she is pretty important to the story. So, I don't know how they're gonna do. I guess they're probably just gonna be unvoiced for a while. Send it back with a gift. We're trying to thank them. I expect nothing in return, but I'm grateful nonetheless. Thanks to the Gainway and its bounty, we have a wonderful opportunity to rebuild relations with Exedra. Please help us continue nurturing of this budding friendship. So, how can I... Oh, the drying agent. What do you have for me? Yes, this is exactly what the hunter was talking about. I'll put it to use immediately. Thanks to everyone's hard work, our harvest continues to grow ever more bountiful. But by the same token, we require more drying agents to maintain a dry environment for our growing stores of fresh produce. Without these materials we've gathered for us, we'd be in danger of waking up to a pantry of rotting vegetables. Come back. I was looking for this one exactly what they were looking for. Yes, our light should shine all the brighter with such a dazzling source of energy. I cannot overstate the beneficial effects of the illumination, especially given the way our vegetables have thrived beneath its glow. We've seen steady increase in both yield and variety of crops, which means a more bountiful dinner table for everyone in Mamuk. Your contributions, past, present, and future, are most appreciated. Okay, there's all the quests. So now they got, rainbow melons? Where are they again? I saw the rainbow melons earlier. Look, there they are. They have rainbow melons. Yeah, okay. Is that a rainbow pumpkin? What is that? It's not a melon. That looks more like a pumpkin. Wait, what is that? Wait, no, these look like melons, but that one doesn't. Anyways, details we don't need. I'm gonna log on to No Man's Sky, and then I think we'll go to Magia Exedra. But I want to do settlement stuff first, because I think it should be around time. The buildings have probably finished. So I'm gonna log on. I can log off of this. Yeah, it will be silent for a while I log on the game. Sir God, Windows 11 has so many issues. Apparently I can't play online in No Man's Sky. Not that I care, I usually always play offline anyways, but... It was that, and the worst being Persona 5 Strikers doesn't log on. It says it's incompatible, so that's weird. Where's No Man's Sky? Here, I think. Yeah. Gay vegetables, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought earlier. Basically said they won't voice until Oyo goes SAG, after which they'll never do so. So basically refusing to her job. I guess in a sense it's more quit than fired. They quit, the people are saying they got fired. I think it's more quit, to be honest. If that's really what they said, I'm pretty sure that's more like quit. Alright, here we are. 1 minute till our Moonstone Town building is done. Okay, what about the others? Management decision available, and a visitor has arrived. Okay, we gotta go to the other two. I mean, 1 minute. We might as well wait.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
Let me recharge my stuff in the meantime, I guess.
Recharge.
That's done. 50 seconds. How's our production going? Actually, nearly 1 million. Productivity. I don't have any of these kelp sacks, so it might actually be nice. And just in case I need it later. I think radon, I might switch to sulfurine. I think I need sulfurine more. don't think I need any of the other resources. Nah. That's all you need, I think. Alright, how much time? I'm waiting. 7 seconds.
Storm clearing.
Alright, there we go. Starship dock has been upgraded. They had the building classes, so the stats can go up and down. Well, only up, but yeah. So what are we gonna get out of this upgrade? The last one was productivity. Are we gonna get more productivity or something else? S class, okay. Yes, I know. Happiness improved by 2% and some productivity as well. And I believe one more population. Let me see the notifications. 12,000 productivity increase. Yeah, room for one new citizen. Okay. Now that's S class, but this one could probably use an upgrade. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cheap. It's a 1 lemium, yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Let's go to the others now. Because you can have multiple settlements now. It's great. I don't need nitrogen. I think nitrogen is what I have the most of. I definitely need sulfurine. Radon, 3,700. I think just sulfurine and radon. I'll go gather them as well. Where's portal? Here it is. Oh, let me find the door. There we go. Let's go to Saberkin colony first. I want to get the positive, the productivity above maintenance time. Otherwise, my debt is gonna keep increasing. And if I go off the game, I don't know how high that can increase. But if I log off for like a month, because I have negative productivity, I feel like that's just gonna go higher and higher, which is not a problem. You don't have to pay any debts. It's just basically you will not produce any items until that clears. And if I let this keep going for like an entire month, then it might also take an entire month to clear once I have positive productivity. So we might want to deal with that ASAP. That's the priority. Engineering goes on is the FQRL with some authorities after the curious culture can support unearthed treasure. Unknown out. Okay, sure. Discernment blessed by the deep. I think that's just happiness increase. Yeah. Sinister AI overlord. What is that? Okay. Where's the upgraded thing? Oh, 28 minutes. So that one hasn't finished yet. Let's go to the other. Wait, let me use my atmosphere harvesters. I do need more sulfurine. I feel like I might need that later. So I do want to stock up a little bit more on that.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
There we go. On to the next one. Previously, you could only have one settlement. I like having 3. I feel like it's a good balance. I might add more later, but on the planet, I'll want to look for a planet that I really want, like a lot. Number 1. Number 2, I want to have these set up at least enough so that they're producing stuff and they're chilling and they don't have too much stuff to do. Because otherwise, I feel like that might be a little bit too much. So I don't want to go to the extreme. I mean, there's no point in having 10 settlements if you can only manage 3 of them at a time, or like 5 of them. I'd say I can handle 5, but I would have to play more actively. So yeah. Once I have positive productivity, I can do other stuff. City has acquired some additional tools that test their abilities. Traditional assassin. They would like their work to go towards a worthy cause. There as a personal tribute to the overseer. Banned weapons. What? I'm kind of curious on what this does, so I'm actually gonna do it. What is that? Is that an item? Oh, that's just an item. That's a smuggled item, which means if the authorities search this and scan me, I'm gonna get searched down by sentinels. That's probably not a good item to keep on me. Just throw it in a vault, and no one will know. Where's my vaults? Wait, this is not a place where I have the base set up. Okay, that's okay. We can teleport there after. Let's see. Do I have a building here set up? Nope, 25 minutes. Okay, let's side that. I mean, it's only 200,000 units. To be honest, I could just sell it directly, but I don't think you can sell it on normal systems. It has to be on outlaw systems, right? Can I sell them on any system, or does it have to be outlaw systems? If not, I can always just store it in a vault, and I'll deal with that later. I can sell it. Perfect. Let me see, since we're already doing this, let me see if I can sell anything else that I don't need. I could just get rid of that, to be honest. I don't know what. Probably just stuff I picked up. Yeah, I think that's all, though. Sure. Sell loaded items. Look at it go. Alright, and I believe this is Radon? Yes.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, and I believe that is all. So,
Recharge.
how's the other stuff doing? Oh wait, there's another management decision available already. Let's go check that. Once this is done, I can, while I wait for the buildings, I can log on to Exedra and hopefully keep this game turned on, but I might crash when I have 2 games open, so I don't know if that's gonna go well, but we'll try, I guess. But it might crash either my No Man's Sky or my emulator, one of the two. I mean, I could just reopen it, but that's annoying, yeah. What are we getting? 100% I go for that. That's temporary. This is stats. I prefer having more permanent stats over just temporary money or production. Recognize these a great blessing bestowed upon someone by the earth, and fear this attitude not show us they call upon to show its power and will follow your lead in their meditation. Let's go for that. I got 65%. This is my main settlement, and it's also my second settlement. My first one is gone because at a time you could only have one, so I got rid of it in exchange for this. So technically this is my second settlement, but the one that I have from earlier on. But all this stuff was around B rank whenever the update came out, so I still have to upgrade. I have to upgrade all the stuff, and I still have to upgrade considerable amount of stuff in some of the buildings. And there's a lot of buildings because I did upgrade this before quite a lot. So yeah. Anyways, what's the time? 50 minutes. That one is 22. So, and I believe the other one is slightly higher. Yeah, 23. So we go here. We make sure the game is frozen. Now, if I tab out, it will be frozen. Why is that important? Because you can get attacked by pirates whenever you're in your settlement. There's a chance. It's like a chance event. And I don't want that to happen when my game is non-frozen. Don't worry, the timer will still go on, because even if you're offline, it still goes on. That's why it keeps going. If there is stuff like the refinery that requires you to be online, however, it will not function. With the game frozen, it freezes when you're off the screen, unless you're in a system with other players. If you're in a system with other players, the game will not freeze. But since I'm on single player with anyone else, without anyone else, the game freezes whenever I tab out. As you can probably see on the stream right now, because yes, you are seeing it on the stream, but I'm not on that tab right now. I just opened up Mimo Player. Let me change the thing over here. Oh, where is it? I think I just have to hide that and it shows up, or do I have to open the other thing? I think I have to open the other thing. Wait, no, it should be here. Oh yeah, it is. Just that my Exedra is still opening. The daily reset hasn't happened yet, but I want to do stories, so. Wait, have I done yesterday's dailies? I think I have, but I'm not sure. Check if streamer mode is off. It is. I mean, is on. That is. Yeah, I have not logged on yet, so that's great that I actually remembered. I thought I logged in yesterday. We gotta do the event real fast. The battles, that is. Oh, and the daily poll, because we want to get the free 5-star soon. 4-star, I'll take it. That is 25 thingies. Alright, daily speed run. Except not, because I wanna use all these, thank you. Wanna get more resources. By the way, I finished leveling all my 4-stars to level 100. So up next, I'm gonna level all my 3-stars to level 100. You can't do this in a certain other game. Star rail. I wanted to level more characters so I can vary more characters sometimes just for fun, and the game doesn't let me because it's so freaking hard to level up a character to max level. It takes so much time. It's not hard, it just takes so long. Anyways, let's do our stuff. Oh, level 20 for Ren and Annika? We're gonna read the new Ren story. I forgot where we left off. I think I remember, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna reread the last one. I think it was that part when Rika wasn't responding to her, and then she saw her out with other people. So we'll see how that goes. Kind of wait for her, but we'll see. Light and Shadow. I'm also Magical Girl. Okay. Right, up next, event quest. And by the way, I can get over 700% out of this event. It's freaking insane. Because, I mean, firstly, you get the one for free. The Max Ascension, Lux Magica. So any Max Ascension 5-star, it gives you 300%. Each Ascension is like 40 or 60%. I think it's 60%. Or is it 40? Anyways, around that. So I already have Pluvia Magica, but Ascension 0, so that's 100%. My own one has like 4 Ascensions, so that's 220%. So that means it's 40. And plus the 4-stars, plus the light cone, not the light cones. Why are you calling it light cones? That's Star, the portraits. So yeah, in total, it is 43,500 currency. That is crazy. Now this one is only like a 200%. Yeah. It is higher now because I got mod by you. Me and my level 70 Gallagher against the world. When you're too lazy to level, I know. For real. I could use some of these. Let's finish buying these out probably. Guess we go on to Magia Scrolls now. Now the other shop, I firmly believe, the other shop, I firmly believe I'm just gonna straight up buy out the entire shop at this point. Because, I mean, there's not much left. It's kind of crazy what you can do with 43,000 currency a day, so... Yeah, I mean, look, 87 growth enhancement, like, in a day. I already bought everything else, so... That's crazy. Alright, I believe that is all the dailies. So we're safe for the daily reset. Just need to claim that real quick. No Exedra pass today. That's okay. Do we get it tomorrow maybe? Tomorrow as in like in 12 minutes? We do. I think it's in 12 minutes. Unless the time zone's changed already and I didn't notice. So yeah, 270 crystals. Okay, we'll get it soon, I guess. Before we go into story, I think I'm gonna wait for daily reset. So, wait, no, actually no, I want to do the rent story first, so I guess we got some time. I just didn't want to start the other one before the daily reset. But let me level up a character now. Which one was I leveling? I guess they're already on that level. Okay, I'll just level up a random character. How much do I have? 1.8 million. I might be able to get a second character nearly to 100. So it's gonna be this character's level 3 already. Hi, MA. Oh, that's level 100. Perfect. Very soon, I will straight up have every single character at level 100. That's crazy. How many do I not have at level 100? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 characters that I don't have at level 100. And how many do I have at level 100? 4, 12, 16... wait a second, I miscounted. I skipped one. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 33 plus those 3, right? Yeah. 36 characters at level 100. Okay, depression. I was running with level 50 Kazuo for a year. Wait, really? Such a difference between HSR and Genshin. But maybe Genshin is biased because I have Farina. To be honest, I find Honkai Star Rail's leveling system worse than Genshin. Because, well, Genshin does have that weekly limitation where you can only find certain materials on certain days. I feel like it's a lot less materials to grind for. Like, in terms of, like, just the amount of it. And the world exploration at least makes it a little bit different. And I don't feel like it's a little bit... It's not that grindy. I mean, it's still grindy, which is... I don't like it. But it's not as bad as Star Rail. Maybe that's just because I've gotten so burned out of Star Rail. That might be the reason. Because I had high expectations for Star Rail, and they just ruined it, everything, to be honest. Alright. Let me just check if this is what I'm thinking it is, episode 3. Oh, there's no OST, that's Spain. But I'm not gonna put it on right now. So yeah, she talked to a bunch of people, but I believe then something happened, right? And then, yeah, then she started asking Rika for going out. Which is, she was always busy with something, I believe. And she was also overthinking, which honestly, very relatable. Okay, I remember. So, it is what I was thinking. And then she sees Rika, so we should be at that point in the story. So, let's do the next one. Rika to Ren. I'm so sorry, I know those just sound like an excuse, but I didn't lie to you to going out with Kinoko and Emery instead. Let's see Rika's perspective. Okay, hold on, I need some OST here. I guess I do need it. Yeah, so you gotta go with this. Exactly, and it's just how you need to upgrade all new supports, and I don't even need Kazuha for that here. Yeah, I feel like HSR is also something that you will need. I feel like it's a lot more meta demanding, if that makes any sense. Like, you need to level your characters. Otherwise, you're just kind of screwed, to be honest. Which is also something I don't like much. Because, I mean, if it's for challenging battles, that's okay. Like, for, you know, simulated universe, high-level stages and all like that. But for story, like, come on. I got locked behind a story because I didn't have a good enough team. That was crazy. Maybe I could have tried if I battled like 10 more times until I got it right. Or just spend a few days leveling my characters further with probably relics at that point. But like, come on. For story, like, come on. Just let me play the damn game, you know? For story, if I want to. Anyways. Man. There was so much I wanted to say, so much I wanted to ask, but I didn't. I never replied. I wanted to believe that an answer would make everything better, but I was terrified that it would instead make it so much worse. I know she's been friends with them longer than she's been friends with me. Oh, I know that I do, but I hate this. Because she was so important to her. She saved her life, after all. I know it's a shallow of me, but a part of me is jealous. I'm so ashamed. I haven't written in my journal. There's nothing I want to write. The bear cub. And her story ended there. Unable to go to the world of light, she was left alone in the faded grey world. That was all that I could think. Please. Looks like this is the quietest place in school after all. How long has it been since Rika messaged? Perhaps she's already forgotten about me. Oh my gosh, that's how you know I'm in the wrong account. Hold on. Oh, Rika's there! Please, Rika, end this depression right now. We need you. We need you. We need you to reassure Ren, please. Ren? By the way, do you guys know that Rika is canonically lesbian? Like, literally. And I'm not saying, like, you can ship her with a girl. I mean, canonically. She has officially said that she loves a girl. And there's even an entire story about her. And our friend reassures her that it's okay, it's not wrong and all that. So, yeah, just saying. But yeah. And Ren's story is depressing. I don't want to say it, but if you know, you know. You're kidding. Why is she... And there's a character whose entire house burnt down. But these side characters from a Geo record actually have so depressing stories sometimes. And I had no idea until I read them recently, and honestly. Some of them are quite peak, honestly. Now what do I do? I've got to say something. Think of something. My phone. Rika? Yes? Yeah, I'm so glad you picked up. It was Rika who was calling me. She was just on the other side of that door, yet she decided to call me instead. Then she gently knocked on my door. Aww, why? Thought maybe if we weren't face to face, it would be easier to talk. Yeah. I locked myself in this dark room, but she didn't force open the door and drag me out. Aww. She waited for me to open up my door to her. Are you upset about the other day? I know you invited me out. But that was, that day when I was with Kanok and Nemini. After a little hesitation, Rika told me what had been going on. When she found out my birthday was coming up, she wanted to surprise me with a birthday present. So she enlisted the help of Emery and Kanoko. Oh, so it was for her? Aww. Oh. Rika was so disappointed because she really wanted it to be a surprise. Ren? Thanks for coming out. Hmm? Here, this is for you. Happy birthday. What? No peeking, okay? Never done anything like this before, so I really hope you like it. Aww. It was a set of 12 colored pencils in an adorable little case. And onto the case, she had carved the most beautiful lily of the valley I had ever seen. Oh, that's where the CG is from, the portrait. It's not fair. So these do show up in the story at some point, okay. Hold on, let me save the screenshot. And I need to open Discord to save the screenshots. There we go. Okay. It's too much. I think those are tears of happiness, though. Probably relief too, because she was so worried. I can never repay this, not ever. Aww. Crying. Ren. Thank you so much. Ren is just so wholesome, honestly. Now I can get back to my journal and my story. The sorrowful bear cub looked up and saw the spirit of light smiling at her. She had come back to her. She cared after all. Aww. A world was once again filled with light. The bear story she's writing being a reflection more or less of what's happening in her life. If the bear cub saw the gatekeeper again, what would their answer be? To go to the world of light as she so desired? She must forget everything she once knew and step through the gate. She had no regrets then, but what about now? If it were me, I wouldn't want to let go. I want to read more stories, but they're locked behind hard 5 levels, I'm afraid. And it only gets harder from here. Like, all these only get me to level 26, which is not even enough for 30, so... Wow, that was laggy. That's probably because I have No Man's Sky open on the side. How's the... They're both level 16. Can I get them to level 20? Cannot reduce further? What do you mean? Oh, wait, I gotta select on that one. How much would it take to get level 20? 6. Wait, I think I can get them all to level 20 and read Rena and Kaida's story. But we'll decide that in a bit. Daily reset happened right now, I believe. I don't know if I have to restart my game or if it should show up. Hopefully it shows up. Yeah, there it is. Daily reset. Let's do my dailies first. And then I'll decide what I want to do. I'm not sure yet. Alright, let's start with upgrade quests. I'm gonna use these. Done that. Art file quests. Again, that will give you some EXP, so that's nice. So is it not for level 17 at least? Yeah. That should give me some crystals here as well. From Exedra Pass too. collect the free stuff. Events. You get that 48,000 currency. That's crazy. 43,000, I mean. On to this. Need a 220% team. There you go. Also getting a lot of more or less useless, to be honest, resources because I can farm these easily, but I'll take them. I need more orbs though. The orbs are what I need, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to wait. Getting all the gems now. Now for the other one, the one I have 43,000 currency for. I think, yeah, the price goes up though for the next 100 and the next 100. So I guess what we could do is, since we're buying out the entire shop, might as well just buy out the cheaper ones, the cheaper stuff already. Get that done. Our goal, I guess, is buying out this entire shop, because we can easily do that. There we go. I don't even need those. Whatever. So up next I can only... Ah wait, there were cheaper ones. Oh well. Up next I only need to buy those two. Plus that. So we're buying out the entire shop during this event, I tell you. Except with that, I mean, that one is like, you can farm it as long as you want, but I don't need that. I just... At this point I just went about the entire shop, what's in stock. That is. Honestly, I mean, maybe they add new 4 stars. I think I'm gonna wait on this. They could add new 4 stars later. I don't know if you'll be able to use the tokens on that. Right, and I have 590 crystals. We are not settling by 590 crystals. We are doing 600 crystals. Because then we can do 2 pulls. Because we're about to go into the gacha screen anyways for the daily pull. So let me go into the gallery. Portraits, sure. And I'm just gonna collect 10 crystals. And I know there's probably more stuff that I don't have collected stuff yet for voice lines and all that, but it can wait. Just collect the crystals that are enough. This don't give that many anyways. Rich problems. For real. I mean, I still need orbs. I still need orbs, to be honest. So I'm not fully rich, but yeah. Gamba? Yeah, we're gambling, don't worry. Let's go. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use my crystals. I already have my Yu, and I wanna pull for, I believe it's in 2 days. Tsukasa, not the Project Sekai Tsukasa, the Tsukasa girl with Madoka Magica. And, forgot the other character's name. The Yamane sisters, anyways. So I'm probably gonna pull on that banner, or at least try. I'm probably not gonna get them, but I mean, if I get lucky like I was with my Bayu, maybe. So I'm only gonna do the daily pull right now. And I don't know if I had any Magia keys. I guess I could check that. Golden, flip, no. Tomorrow we're also getting the 15th currency though, which means we are gonna get a 5-star. I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow at 9 PM. That is. I think I'm gonna stream whenever the Yamane sisters come out. I don't know if it's gonna be in the morning or on the evening though, because I have work on that day. But yeah, that could be something. It's not main story, so I think I'm gonna stream on the secondary channel if I do. Watashiwa star? Wait, well, Watashiwa is like I am, right? What do you mean I am star? Okay, I want to read stories, not the event stories. I guess that can wait. Wait a second, before I do that, before we try reading, because I want to read Rena and Kaides, because I don't know much about her besides the main story, and I'm sure they all have stories of their own, like backstory stuff. But I think I should have No Man's Sky stuff done already. Let me check. Where's my Mumu so I can hide it? Oh, I guess I have 2 of them. Open? No, weird. That's not it. Where is Mumu player? I guess if I do that, it should show still. Yeah, okay. Just checking stuff. Oh, and my game crashed. Oh, it only happens when I have 2 games open. It's not usually don't open I have 2 games open. I guess I gotta reopen the game. I mean, I do have stuff in there that I want to do. And they are timed, so I'd rather do it earlier than later. Because doing it later, I mean, then we could have done 2 things in the settlement, and we'd only have done 1. So I'm logging in again before we do anything else. Oh! Tsukasa's a real star. I see what you mean now. Tsukasa, yeah. The name Tsukasa was kind of funny when to see it in Madoka Magica. That was crazy. I know I had known her already. I just had forgotten her name was Tsukasa, so now knowing the project Sekai Tsukasa, that it's different. Alright, here we are. Let's see. These are construction complete and visitor arrived as well. Where's my settlement center? This. Hold on. Back in Misha, just had to get a tissue. Tsukasa joined the cult. This is what Tinder is asking. For real. Tsukasa a black feather, but then he got promoted. Exactly. Terrarium unit. Wait a second, how's my productivity doing right now? I think we're about to hit the point where I go from negative to positive. And if that is the case, I just want to check out my productivity doing. I think I can check from here too. No, wait, we're already on positive productivity. It's just that we have a 1 million debt, so it's gonna take 44 hours to clear. You see why I said like I want to get productivity above maintenance cost as fast as possible? Because I feel like, I don't know, because I haven't tested what the limit is, but I don't want to have a debt clear, like no production for 2 weeks or something like that. So I want to, while I've just started the settlements, I want to make sure they have positive productivity. But these ones already have positive, so we don't have to worry too much about it. But I still want to upgrade it, so we're doing this. I think it's my other one, the Saberkin colony, that still needs to be, that I really need, oh, that's loud. That I still need to increase productivity more. Yeah, that one just went higher. It was 43 hours to clear. Now, if I go here, it is 42. Okay, to be honest, that's not that much of a difference. Let's go to the other one now. We have a visitor arrived as well. It's probably the building. How the hell do you get 1 million in debt? Who knows? But to be honest, look, I can't pay my settlement debt with my own money, unfortunately. But I have 1 billion units, so the game doesn't let me pay it though, so we gotta wait. Basically, whenever the debt doesn't do anything, like you don't get any limitations. You can technically go as high as you want, but you will not produce any materials when you have positive productivity. you will not produce any materials if you have that. So for 42 hours, I'm not producing anything, which is okay. I mean, I can get resources in other ways, but yeah. Settlements don't produce that much, but the advantage is that it's a passive generation. So you could go offline for several days and it'll still produce. Until it reaches a limit, which is 999 of that specific item. So you can't produce forever, but it can for, depending on the items, for a good amount of time. Some items that would produce like 10 a day and they'd just be more expensive items, that could go up to like nearly 3 months of production. Other items like dirt that basically you can produce multiple a day, or radon was like 165. Well, that's gonna cap in like 5 days. So having more expensive items, even though you'll produce far less, because the cap, at least it used to be, I don't know if it increased, is 999 regardless of the item. Having an item that's more expensive but also you produce less means you're gonna get more money if you go offline for long times, like I do very often in this game. So that's something to consider later. Adds feature, veteran telepath. It has had more maintenance, but I feel like it's worth it. I mean, typically positive features are more of a benefit long term. I think I'm gonna take it. I just hope it's not a happiness feature. I hope it's productivity or maintenance costs. Oh, now I can manage it from here. Wait, what does that do? Oh, we already have positive productivity in here as well. We're winning. And that's because, yeah, that's because of this. Increases productivity. So we increased maintenance a little, but we increased productivity more. Because I'm pretty sure I was about to go above it, but I wasn't yet. So that's a benefit right there. Okay. What's this about managing all settlements? Oh, that's why it didn't show up before. It's the productivity. So I can claim from here? I can claim from here. I see, so you can claim it from just one. Okay. That's nice. Anyways, I believe one of my buildings is finished. Yeah, I'll stop with the fireworks. 45,000. Wait a second, I didn't upgrade them yet. Let me do that. 64 dirt, sure. Oh wait, no, I did. Wait, no, I haven't. Oh my god, stop with the fireworks. Taking matters into my own hands. I think I forgot to get a building upgraded over here. Let me go back. That's fireworks? I thought we were getting jumped, bro. I think it's fireworks. Whenever you finish a building, there's fireworks, and some festivities, if you allow them. They increase citizen happiness. You get some temporary debt, which is also why I've had so much. But it's a benefit long term, so I just let them have it, and yeah. I think that's also when there's fireworks around, that can be that. But I don't think I've accepted any recent ones, so it's probably just that building that I finished. Alright, let me see. What can I upgrade here? Agriculture unit. I can upgrade with nitrogen. That's easy. Let's go for that. It's a C rank, which is... It's actually... costs more to upkeep than produce, and it's decreasing my happiness. Literally, you gotta get all the buildings to B class. A C class building is literally just dragging everything down. So, I guess in this one, most of them are above C at least. Okay. There's some B's over there. That's okay though. Okay, I believe that is not all, because we got a policy decision here. Getting? Oh, I just read that as that, I think. But yeah, no, I'm not getting jumped, not yet. is it? There it is. Make policy decision. Okay. What we got? I'm sorry, citizen happiness can go. we want productivity. Our experts are examining the rise of personal resonance jacking among the citizens. What even is that? The trustee overseer sees the opportunities it presents. It presents the figures the tax would generate. Yeah, we're taxing that. Whatever that is, we're taxing it. Yes. I mean, it's still got plenty of happiness on this place, so it's okay. 65%. So, I guess it's worth it increasing productivity a little bit more. Alright, I believe that's all. The other one's done in 15 minutes, but we can wait. For the others, that is. So, when are the others finished? 1 hour and a half. 1 hour and a half. So, I'm gonna log off the game, otherwise it might lag my Exedra. Let me just get to a save point. Right here. Is this IRL simulator? No, it's a space game. Space exploration game. But they have settlements, which are basically towns that you can, well, you can see for yourself. That you can develop in planets. And I'm building a whole bunch of buildings which require resources, but I think I'm kind of okay in resources, so I can kind of just log on whenever I need to upgrade something and I'll be fine. In most cases. The only thing I needed recently was the gases that I kept running out of, but now I got a few thousand, so I'll be fine on that too. I got farms up and running in other systems, so anything related to production, I can get it. I have an oxygen farm that can give me a whole bunch of carbon, plenty of units, like 1 billion, so I can buy other resources, like the metal platings. So I'm kind of fine on resources most of the time. The only thing is, yeah, I'm running out of dirt again, so I gotta go get some more from mineral systems. But for most part, I can basically not play the game and only log on for settlement stuff. So that's why I'm playing like this. So is there space IRS? There's a space police, but not exactly IRS. That's just a little settlement thingy text. That's it. There is, however, like a space kind of police, sentinels they call it. Which are on planets. Some of them are more aggressive than others. And in space, but yeah. Let me leave. We'll come back in an hour and a half. If I'm still streaming. To be honest, I've probably already gone to bed, or I'm about to go to bed, one of the two. Anyways. We're on Exedra. Exedra's here? Okay, let's go. Let me just do something, hold on. Alright, story. Magic World story. I'm gonna do... To be honest, I'm more looking forward to Rena. So I'm actually gonna do Rena last. Let's do Kaidas. Diary of a Useless Kid. What about Rena? Rena wants to change. Alright, episode 0. Well, that's a first. My YouTube crashed on my phone. What? That never happened. Hold on, I'm opening the stream again. It just crashed again. What? What's happening? It's not loading anything. Like my Wi-Fi is fine. Hello? Let me try to fully close it. Maybe that's the problem. It's restarting. Please don't crash. It's not loading. Does other stuff load fine? Let me try Twitter. I can't read chat, by the way. I usually use my phone to do that, but it seems YouTube doesn't want to open. Twitter opens fine. Yeah, Twitter opens fine. I'm gonna try opening YouTube again. Okay, YouTube open now. That is so weird. I hope that never doesn't happen again. I'm opening chat again. Hold on. There we are. At least not as bad as Twitter crashes sometimes. Twitter did crash on me before. It happened for like a few days for some reason. Like, it kept crashing, especially when I was texting, and it was so annoying because it basically deletes everything whenever it crashes. And it was happening like all the time. Then eventually it stopped, and then it did return for like a few hours, and then it stopped again, and I haven't had that again. But that's annoying. Maybe all I'm really is mining Bitcoin on my phone. What? Freedom from the watchful eye of the ogre Silva. Not anymore, I'm joking. Alright, let's keep going. I'm just see what
自分でも慎重すぎるって分かってるんだけど、直せなくて。
Something you just can't change.
魔法少女としても、まだまだ未熟で足手まといだった。そんな私だったけど、少しは度胸がついたかな。
Aww. Okay. Backstory. Do we get depression? Is the big question. Why did she make her wish? I'm very curious. Same for Rena. Oh, she's already a magical girl here. I guess we're gonna have to wait for her to see how when she made her wish and why. What should I do? My name is Kaide Akino, and I'm a magical girl. She's on our team already. Alright. Rena! Okay, let's do this. I don't have Momoko. Can I please get Momoko on my next 5-star? I mean, off-rate 5-star, that is. I would rather get, like, you know, rate-ups. But yeah, can I please get Momoko? Thank you. These two are my teammates, Momoko and Rena. I want to attack too, but I might hit Rena by mistake from here. Isn't there anything I can do? She seems very careful. Cautious, that is. You're finished. Nice one, Rena. Huh, it was nothing. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help. I bet you were just worried about hitting us on accident. Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry. You appreciate you being cautious and all, but it wouldn't hurt for you to take more action during a fight. Not like you have to, though. We aren't counting on it or anything. I feel like she wouldn't like to listen to that, though. Even Ren agrees it's best you got your own pace. Hey! Come on, admit it, Rena. I'm indecisive, cowardly, and always looking for a way out. My clumsiness causes nothing but problems. Basically, I'm useless. Aww. No, you're not. You're a good healer on my team. That's all I have to say. Anyways, only managed to make it this far as a magical girl because of these two. Are you going to be okay on your own tomorrow, Kaide? Momoko and I will be out of town for a concert. I'll be okay, probably. I wish you could have just come with us. Don't worry about me, Momoko. I'm not interested in idols anyway. I don't really get the appeal of waving those bright sticks around. You mean glow sticks, right? Here, you can borrow this one. I'll send you my favorite video, and you can practice waving it around while we're gone. Wait, is Rena an idol fan? Maybe then you finally get it. Okay, she definitely is. Is she a More Jump fan? Can we have that at canon? Thank you. Rena's actually a fan of More Jump, yeah. Good healer till you get Hiroa, don't lie. Wait, is Hiroa actually OP as a healer? Like the Doppel Hiroa? Unfortunately, luck did not bless me, so I didn't get her. So Kaida's the only one I have, to be honest, at the moment. You're seriously forcing a glow stick on her? I already have plans tomorrow. You do? Yeah, I'm going to a farmer's market. They're putting my family's vegetables out for sale. And tomorrow is the very first day. So I'm going to see how it goes. Okay. I'm at the farmer's market right now. I wanted to get a peek at how my family's vegetables were selling, but... Hey, what are you doing? Huh? I'm sorry, I promise I'm not doing anything weird. She got so nervous. Oh! Oops, sorry, Kaida, I didn't mean to scare you. What's her name? I remember her, but I forgot her name. Also, hold on, let me get some music here. She's okay. Unless you want cleanse, then hell no. I see. Wait, so are you saying like Kaida's a good cleanser, but Hiroa doesn't cleanse, but he's way more OP at heals? Is that what I mean? Hello. Yeah, Kako. Oh, Konami and Kako. Konami and Kako are also magical girls. Kako and I sometimes help out at Blossom, a flower shop where Konami works part-time. Did you two come to buy vegetables? A floriculturist I know is here, so I came to say hello. And I'm going to go help at Blossom after this, so... I decided to come with her. What brings you here, Kaide? I haven't seen Kaide's kit. Oh, okay. Well, they're selling my family's vegetables here, so I wanted to check it out. You really love that vegetable garden, don't you? I do. We put so much care into our vegetables, so I wanted to see if people were happy to pay for our produce. My mom and dad really love plants and animals, so we're getting backstory now, okay? That's why I grew up around nature, with a vegetable garden in our yard and surrounded by pets. Did she have cats? But unfortunately, oh no. I noticed that they're going to build a high-rise apartment building. Did they... Was this part of urbanization? Did they build stuff on their gardens so they lost all that? What is this notice anyway? An apartment building like near here? Not just near here. They're going to put it up on the empty lot right in front of our house. All that was threatened by a new apartment building. And to make matters worse, the apartment building is going to be 38 floors high, I heard. 38 floors? So then, what's gonna happen? Well, if they put a building that big in front of us, we're not going to get any sunlight in our house. Then we won't be able to grow anything in our vegetable garden. When I thought about our own garden was in danger, something inside me hurt, and that's where Kyubey appeared. You freaking... Oh my god. I see. Shut up, Kyubey. You always ruin things. But about that, but Iroha just doesn't have cleansing on her kid, which is pain. I see. I can become a magical girl. Shut up, Kyubey. Huh? Whatever wish I wanted. The apartment building. The apartment building. I want it gone. Back then, I didn't stop to ask for details. Oh no. I made a contract in desperation. That's why I'm nothing more than a useless, cowardly magical girl. She had no idea she was even gonna fight witches. So you're saying she had zero information. And she still made her wish. To someone she doesn't know. Okay. Kyubey, of course, wants to make use of these opportunities. She knows she would fall for it. Freaking Kyubey. You look happy, Kaide. Of course she does. Everyone was really happy with her family's vegetables. Yeah. So that's why they're still around. Because of her wish. Thanks for staying with me, you two. By the way, did you get to say hi to that friend of yours, Konami? I sure did. It seems sales are going well there too. That's great news. You two said you were going to Blossom after this, right? Could I come with you? Of course. There's a witch. Oh no, I know what that means. It's a witch. No, a familiar? Let's go find out. Looks like it was just a familiar in the end. Yeah, I'm so glad you two are here. I don't think I could have done it on my own. I feel the same way. Another? Not again. This time it's not just one either. They're all over. The three of us might not be able to handle it. I'll call Momoko and Rena. Oh wait, they're out of town today. Nanaka and the others and the girls from Sankyoin are at school camp now too. I remember the time Nanaka at school camp, and it was with, I believe, the yellow-haired girl. I forgot her name. That was in either Nanaka or the yellow girl story. Talk about bad timing. I wonder if anyone else could help. How about Inamo? She's from Minagi Liberty Academy and knows a ton of people. I don't know who Hinanu is. I'll try to get in touch with her. And I'll try Tsurunu. She's sure to help us. So she's friends with Tsurunu? Who should I contact? Oh, I could try Mitama. There's bound to be someone there that can help. Oh, Kaide, I'm glad I caught you. The girl in Shinsei Ward could use some help. Oh. But I was calling to ask for help too. You mean a large number of familiars have also popped up where you are? That's odd. Yes. But Momoko and Ren are out of town. And the girls from Sankain are at camp. Oh dear, the girls from Shu Academy have gone to the coast for camp too. I thought this timing is a coincidence. But there's no point in complaining. There must be a reason for this. I'll see what information I can find so we can formulate a plan. I know it's a lot to ask, but focus on the familiars until then. Okay. Oh, and could you let me know your location? I was heading to Blossom from the farmer's market in North Shinsei. So I'm right in the middle of the two. Does that help? Think I know where you are? Just send me your exact coordinates just in case. Another. There's a familiar nearby. I'm hanging up. Oh, is that where it ends for now? Oh my god, we gotta wait until we unlock more. Wait a second, no we don't. I was gonna use this so I could get the level 21. Let's do it.
今日の私、魔法少女らしかったかも。
I can do this. Yeah. She did it. Ew. Good work, Kaida. Seems like there's still familiars all over the place. Were you able to contact Mitama? Yes, but... I appreciate her looking into it. We don't really have time to be doing it ourselves. Hinano and Emily have their hands full fighting too. Tsuruno as well. She asked some people from Mizuna for help so the outbreak didn't spread from Shinsei. But Kanako and Asuka are way too busy themselves to help out. They're all the same familiar though, so there must be a witch somewhere causing all this. Now that you mention it, Hinano said all the familiars are coming from the same direction. Tsuruno said the same thing. Which way is that? I didn't ask. Why don't you try contacting Mitama again? Don't tell me it's the mirror witch. One thing I noticed is there's so much stuff surrounding the Mirror Witch, including that path to the other world. So yeah, there's I feel like there's some crazy stuff around that. It might help fill in some gaps. Just keep coming. Kaide, you contact Mitama. Kaku and I will handle all of this. Got it. Mitama, good news. Really? I used the intel from the magical girls to pinpoint where the familiars are coming from. They seem to be spawning near. Okay, never mind, it's not. Spawning near the farmer's market. The farmer's market? Isn't that where family was at? Oh no. Yes, the one in Shinsei Ward you mentioned earlier. Oh no, my vegetables. Is the market okay? I can't say for certain. That's why I wanted to go check it out. Okay, I'll head over right away. Thank you. Will the three of you be enough? I don't know, but I need to check on my vegetables. Hello, came to hang out. Karen Misono. Wait, who was that again? I know that voice. Oh, the the Halloween magical girl. Yes, it's the voice of your savior. We gotta see her. Savior, what are you talking about? So, Kaita knew Karen before. Karen is also Lena's friend. Sadly, we can't see more because art file lock. We can get Rena to level 20, but once again, we can't get to level 30 yet, so that's as far as we'll be able to go. We'll read Rena's.
あの時許してもらえたから今のレナがいる。
Karen, yeah, she's peak and silly.
ずっと孤独だった。誰もレナのことを好きじゃなかったから。
Oh.
そんなレナを支えてくれたのがアイドルの存在。
So she's a fan of More Jump. Okay, I'm joking. I'm joking, but I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna post it later. Let me screenshot that. Random More Jump fan confirmed.
でも今はレナのそばにいてくれる人たちがいる。
Kaide and Momoko. These are the recollections of a wish. I wonder what her wish she made. Made by a magical girl named Rena Minami. These days, even if we don't have any plans, the three of us, definitely Kaide, Rena, and Momoko then, get together and just talk about whatever. Sopra, who's that? How do you not know her? She's a super famous singer. It's not ringing any bells. Well, even though she's famous, she's still just an online idol. Huh? At least pretend to be interested. Here, look, it's my favorite MV. Oh, she's so excited to share it. I actually like this one better. Oh, even Momoko is into her. Wait, what's wrong with this MV? This picture isn't moving. Don't idols normally dance in their videos? Yeah, but Sopra doesn't show her face. Is it okay for an idol to do that? Yeah, lately lots of them are. Like masked singers and stuff. Nightcore.25. Okay, sorry. So, what do they do during a concert? Sopra doesn't hold concerts. I'd totally go if she did, though. Me too. You two are really crazy about idols, huh? But I shouldn't be surprised. You met at a concert after all. Oh? So Momoko and Rena met at a concert then? Oh, that takes me back. Now that you mention it, that Link-ass concert. Oh. Huh? Someone's in my seat. That's my seat you're in. Oh, my bad. I guess I got mixed up. I'm already sitting down. Can't you just take my seat already? No. Now move. What's the big deal? It's just a seat. What's your problem? I already told you no, didn't I? You little... There a problem here? It said on the official homepage that there's no seat swapping allowed, didn't it? She's standing up for Rena. So that's how they met. You helped me, even though you had no idea who I was. She's a VTuber fan. That too, yeah. So I feel like she would be a VTuber fan, that's true. That's just like you, Momoko. I was actually a little worried. I was poking my nose where I didn't belong. You weren't. Did you say something, Rena? No. Anyway, after that, a witch appeared near the venue and we met again in the labyrinth. That's when we realized we were both magical girls. Wait, what do you mean you realized? Oh, well, wait, that makes sense. I thought it just was like you didn't know, but no, they didn't know the other person was a magical girl. I thought they didn't know they were magical girls. Like, what? No, that makes sense. That means they were magical girls already. So that doesn't answer the question of Rena's wish. I'm still looking forward to that. Thinking back, it was kind of like fate. He always say things like that. Like when we met Kaide. But isn't it true? Well, how did they meet, I wonder? Okay. Witch? A witch? And it's nearby. Let's go. Huh. Witch's kiss? They're walking oddly, right? She's got a witch's kiss on her. She's going to jump out onto the road. I'll stop her. You two go get that witch. Gotcha. Come on, Kaide. You'll be squashed flat if you do that. Now sleep. Gotta catch up to this too. Momoko, Kaide! Just in time. This witch is pretty tough, so we're having some trouble. Sounds like it's my time to shine. Oh, right, I forgot she... I was like, wait, what? I forgot she can disguise into others. Right, that's her ability. Your magical girl form suits you perfectly. Just the form, my powers are perfect too, you know? I was like, hold up, what's happening? And then I remembered. She can transform into others. Basically disguise. I know, we couldn't do this without you. I'll hold it still. The rest is up to you too. Alright, it stopped. Here goes. Yeah, that feels so odd seeing this. Another witch down. Is that girl okay? Yeah, I put her to sleep. Should we check on her? Looks like she's coming to. Go on, Rena. Why me? You're the one who knocked her out, so this is your responsibility. What happened? I don't remember anything. Well, you collapsed. And you helped me? Thank you. If you're not feeling well, you should go to the hospital. I think I'll be fine. I appreciate it, though. That's the wrap, folks. I don't think we know each other. Wait, what do you mean? Something wrong, Rena? Did something happen with that girl earlier? No. I just got the feeling that I know her somehow. Wait, what? I thought she was referring to them for a second, but no, she's referring to that NPC. Could it be fate? That's ironic since you're the one who teased me about it. What? Aren't you the ones teasing me now? No, that's not what I meant. What do you mean she thinks she knew about her? It's been a week since I saved that girl. My life's changed a bit since that time, but not in a bad way. What's up, Rena? You've been restless lately. You're always looking at your phone too. Is something wrong? Well, I might have made a new friend. Oh? What? That's awesome. Yeah, what's your new friend like? Is it that person that you saved? Actually, it's yeah, it is. Okay. Actually, it's the girl I saved last week. We bumped into each other the very next day. I love your keychain. That's Link S, right? Do you like him too? Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Siona's my favorite. Okay, but do y'all like more Okay, sorry. She's my favorite too. Of course she is. She's super cute and a great singer. And she just shines. Wow, you totally get it. Fellow Idol fans unite. We ended up talking until the sunset. My name's Takane, by the way. Could we keep in touch? I don't know many girls who get as excited about idols as I do. Sure, add me. We started texting each other after that. Oh, that's why you can't stand still. You're waiting for a reply. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks we're friends. Oh, she was worried about that. I'm sure it'll be fine, as long as you don't do what you did to me. Wait, what do you mean? What I did to you? That brings back memories. When you and I teamed up and I brought Kaide along. Don't remind me. Huh? Ta-da! I brought Kaide with me. Hi there. Figure our discussion will go a lot faster. If she's a part of it. What are we discussing? Expanding our team from 2 to 3. Oh, so when Kaide joined the team? No. I didn't agree to this. I didn't say yes or no when you asked. So you're saying no now? I don't really see a reason for you to say no, though. I do not want her on our team. Why not? She'll just slow us down. I told you, I don't want her to join. Poor Kaide. To be honest, they had just met, though, so they probably weren't really friends yet. She couldn't even hold her own when you found her in the first place. Isn't that why you stopped to help her? So how exactly does adding her to our team help us? We can't spend all our time babysitting her. That must have hurt for Kaide, though. I'm so sorry. Why do we... Stop it. What's going on? This isn't like you. I've never seen you be so mean to someone. Fine, it's fine. Have it your way. You two can just run off and form a duo or whatever it is you want. What an embarrassing memory. You got really upset thinking I was going to steal Momoko from you. You really don't need to bring that up. It was really inconsiderate of me to do that before asking you, Rena. It's fine, really, so let's move on. Yeah, I guess everything did work out in the end. And now the three of us are friends. Rena's personality. I need to watch what I say, so I don't hurt Takane trying to protect myself. I feel like she's a good person though, but sometimes she says things too abruptly. Things went even better with my new friend than I expected. Though we texted a lot at first, we eventually started meeting more in person. But that wasn't a bad thing. Hey, that concert went by way too fast. I wanted to hear Sayu talk more about swords. She really shines when talking about swords, doesn't she? Yeah, she was practically glowing. To be honest, I think Takane shines even more when she's excited. By the way, why are you into idols in the first place? Why? Oh, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I don't mind telling you, Rena. Actually, I'm pretty shy and can be really gloomy sometimes. Really? You didn't seem that shy to me. I'm not really sure why, but I guess I felt a natural kinship with you. Things are totally different in school, though. People tease me and say I'm boring or a snob. When interests don't align, I get that, honestly. As someone with interests that practically no one in Portugal has. Hey, can't you take a joke? She's always looking at us like that. Who do you think you are anyway? Excuse you? You're always the one starting stuff with me. Oh, that brought her back with school memories, huh? Oh, shut up. She's like me. That's when I met you. I'm guessing those are song lyrics. I'm not reading that. That was amazing. And that song, you know it? Yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's the reason I started to like idols in the first place. No way, me too. This song gave me courage and hope. I've liked idols ever since. Me too. Ever since I was little, I was told I looked mean. People made fun of me and I never had any friends. I couldn't help it, but still no one understood. And before I knew it, that became my personality. And I like the way you are. Is that supposed to be a joke? You see how she reacted instantly and regretted it? She's so afraid of losing people because of the way she says things. Which is kind of sad how she got that fear, because we know she went through a lot because of that. Sorry, I didn't mean to accuse you like that. I think I'm starting to get random more with the story. It's okay, you're just trying to protect yourself, right? Oh, she would understand, okay. Bullies hit you harder if you stay quiet, after all. Yeah. Man. Knowing why she is the way she is now, that hurts more. But you know, I think the best thing about you hasn't changed. That's why not just I, but Momoko and Kaide like you so much. Hey, you didn't need to bring them up. But I can tell how they feel just from hearing your stories about them. Anyway, that's how I discovered them. The sparkling idols that stand upon the change. Stand up on the stage, probably. I think I misread that. I'm really glad we both got into idols. It changed our lives. Yeah, guess so. She's really like another me. Brenda smiling. Oh my god, and there we go, being our file level locked. We can't go proceed until level 30. And I'm afraid no amount of this currency is gonna help us get to 30. That would get me to level 22, so yeah. And unfortunately it's also daily locked, so not much I can do about it. Also have this, hold on, that's the last one. I wanna see it.
Yodaka, 読んでほしいの。読んであげた
I
い
wish I
け
could,
ど
but I can't read. What?
私字が読めないんだ。
Are we saying that the unnamed magical girl can't read?
ブビャンメン。永久なら読めると思うから、一緒にお願いしに行こう。
Is she pretending again?
なるほど。この本を読んでほしいんだね。
Hey Q, read me a bad time story. Or something like that.
これ、どこから持ってきたんだろう。
MC is illiterate? Yeah, I guess so. They can't read, that's canon now, I guess. Oh my god, where did this
大
book come
方予
from?
想はつくよ。
そうなの？
東大の中には膨大な図書が保管されている場所があるから、
Oh?
きっとそこから持ち出してきたんだろう。
へえ、そんなところ
Oh,
が
that
あ
might
る
be
んだ。
that bookshelf.
ずっと昔からね。
どれくらい昔？
あくまで僕の推測だけど、先代の東大森より前の時代に作られた場所のはずだよ。
The what now? The previous lighthouse keeper. So we knew AQ was with other people before the unnamed MC came around. There were other people here. But what's this about the previous lighthouse keeper? Are we saying there was someone actually before even AQ came here? What is the lighthouse? Now I'm having more questions.
どうしてそんなに昔からあるの？
記憶の光が集まるのは本のおかげという可能性もあるから。
The books are like a beacon to Menosparks?
灯台ができてすぐに必要な場所だったんじゃないかな。
I'm guessing the room was needed soon after the lighthouse was built. Interesting.
じゃあ、私も今度遊びに行きたいな。
やっぱり遠回しな言い方じゃ君には伝わらないか。重要な場所だから安易に遊びに行くなと警告
Not
してるん
to
だ
go
よ。
and take a look around it. So we're not talking about the bookshelf. We're talking about an entire room. Interesting. Now I want to see it.
はーい。プチュン。
分かったならいいんだ。それにしてもこの本。ああ、懐かしいね。
Nostalgic?
懐かしい。
Yes, nostalgic.
は
What's that expression? Hold on, I gotta take a screenshot of this. The AQ expression sometimes. Omura looking at MC and AQ like, nice QA, what the heck? Exactly, I know, right? There's a nice QA. That's crazy. I mean, they technically said they are not QA, which makes me question why they must have some sort of connection. But what kind of species are they? How are they different from Cubase? I have many questions. Cutie patooties, true.
君もこの本を懐かしく感じるのかい？
Yeah, how does that happen? Or was the MC just saying words they learned recently?
私も懐かしいを
So
感
you
じて
said
み
the
たか
word.
った
Yeah, that makes sense.
AQ の真似をしてみただけ。
That's not how it works.
なんだ紛らわしい。
それより本を読んでよ AQ。
Please read it for us now.
そうだね。本のタイトルは
Oh! Fuela Magitiarium. Why is it called that? That's probably Diary, Fuela Magi, Magical Girl? Okay, that's the end of it for now. I don't think there's anything else unless they're hidden. At least for now. They probably add more later, I guessing. I'm assuming QB is like a mass-produced version of, well, AQ has their own personality and feelings. To be honest, I'm not sure what their species, where their species comes from. I do know one thing. For the Cubase, having emotions and feelings is considered to be a disorder in their world. So is the AQ kind of that disordered version that the Cubase would consider, or is it a completely different species within the same world? I don't know. I have many questions. I'm not sure, to be honest. It is possible, maybe. I feel like it's a stretch, but again, we don't know much, so we can only make theories, I suppose. Alright, I'll start this. What? That's a witch, right? That is definitely a witch. I mean, it looks like Cubase, so 99% an incubator. I feel like it's definitely has some connection, but they said they're not Cubase. Like, they literally said they're not Cubase. I forgot where, at which point in the stories, or if it was during a main chapter. But they said they're not Cubase, so the question is, what are they, and what's their connection? Because there's got to be some connection. But I don't think they're directly Q-based, so I'm not sure.
君は休学してたんだっけな。友達からノートを借りておくように。
メガネっ子で
Was that
頭
Toona?
良さそうに見えるのにね。
Oh, shut up.
ずっと病院にいて勉強する時間くらいあったんじゃないのかな。
Shut
ただ
up.
の不登校だったんじゃないの？
I'm about to hit those 3 people. Can I?
違う、私本当に病気だったの。学校にだって行きたかった。
恥ずかしい子見つけた。
This was in before she was a magical girl, so in the first timeline, right? There is a witch here.
準備体操だけで貧血ってやばいよね。
Seriously? Freaking hate them. Interestingly, Liao in the last timeline, because she acted all cool, everyone swarmed around her, even though she didn't care about them. So that wasn't an intentional side effect. But these people that do all that based on how someone behaves, they're the freaking worst, honestly.
半年もずっと寝てたんじゃ仕方ないんじゃない？違う。
魔法で何でもできるなんて思うのは大間違いなの。それに魔法を使った分、ジェムは濁って浄化が必要になる。
So I'm assuming that was a witch that was nearby, so this is probably after she woke up.
グリーフシードも無限にあるわけじゃないから、無駄遣いは極力避けないと。
私、ちょっと助けてあげたかったんです。
気持ちはわかるけど、他のやり方もあったんじゃないかな。魔法は最後の手段だってこと忘れないで。
ごめんなさい。魔法。
Okay.
ホムラちゃん。かなめさん、ここは保健室だよ。体育の授業中にいろいろとハプニングがあって。ハプニング。あ、そっか。私また迷惑をかけちゃったんだ。
ほんと
Oh my god, that thing's still there. I think it's a witch. I thought they had dealt with her, but I guess not.
ホムラちゃん、さっきは私が。ごめんなさい。今日はいろいろとありがとう。
She's gonna run into a labyrinth, I'm telling.
かなめさん、今日はそっとしておいてあげたら。あなたのまっすぐで一生懸命なところはとてもいいと思う。でもね、もう少しゆっくりでもいいんじゃないかな。
マミさん。
魔法なんて使わなくても、あなたならあの子と本当の友達にな
Oh
れる
no,
と思うから。
okay, I think she used magic directly to help her, not against the witch or anything. That hasn't happened yet. But it will now.
ソウルジェムが反応してる。魔女が餌を探してるに違いない。
Yeah, and I think it's after Omura. Something was talking in her head.
今夜あたり何か動きがあるかもしれない。
魔女を探しましょう。
はい。私どうしたらいいんだろう。ホムラちゃんもかっこよくなっちゃえばいいんだよ。
Oh.
無理だよ。私何にもできない。人に迷惑ばっかりかけて恥かいて。どうしてなの？私これからもずっとこのままなの？
Shut up, witch.
だったらいっそ死んだ方がいいよね。
死んだ方がいいかな。
And there she goes, affected by the witch.
そう死んじゃえばいいんだよ。
死んでしまえば。どこなのここ。
This is when Madoka saves her. Probably.
鼓動が聞こえる。完全に目覚めてるみたいだ。ソウルジェムがすごい反応してる。魔女は近いわ。結界はどこ？マミさん、あれは魔女の結界だ。
It's
中か
like
ら
the
人間
human
の匂いが
inside.
する。何なの？これは間一髪ってところね。
There they are.
もう大丈夫だよ、ホムラちゃん。あなたたちは？彼女たちは魔法少女、魔女を狩る者たちさ。いきなり秘密がバレちゃったね。
I guess this is covering a little secret.
内緒だよ。
Oh, it's that witch. I see. The artist witch, I think.
すごい。やりましたね、マミさん。ええ、腕を上げたわね、カナメさん。ありがとうございます。
Aww.
ホムラちゃん、大丈夫？怪我はな
FG.
い？ホムラちゃん。はい。私なら。よかった。
We already knew some of these moments. Was this shown in the anime or something? Like, not the CG, I mean like the fact that Omura was saved by Madoka? Because I'm pretty sure I knew this already. I think it might have been shown in the anime, but I'm not sure. It just goes into more details here. And I'm assuming this probably was a part of Majio record or some other story. Because very often, I mean, some of them are original, but it's rare. Usually a lot of stories are based on, well, they come from a lot of places. Which is something I like about Majio Exedra. Because I feel like it has a lot of potential of just being the go-to place for all the stories relevant to Madoka Magica. So I hope they keep working on that and eventually add new ones. Well, it could take a while, but hopefully they go that path eventually. But I like that they're adding all sorts of stories to this. And one good thing is all about the events is that you can read them after the event is gone. So that's okay. If you completely do not log on during an event, you need an event ticket. But you can get one of those per event. So eventually you can unlock whichever ones you want. So that's also okay. So yeah, it's pretty useful.
ともえさん、一人暮らしなんですね。ええ、だから気にせずにくつろいで。はい、ありがとうございます。ホムラちゃんこそお家の人心配してない？うちなら大丈夫です。それならよかった。かなめさん、いつもあんなのと戦ってるんですか？いつもって、そりゃマミさんはベテランだけど、私なんて先週キューベイと契約したばっかりだし。
To save Amy.
でも今日の戦い方、以前よりずっと上手かったわよ、かなめさん。平均なんですか？怖くないんですか？平気ってことはないし、怖かったりもするけれど、魔女をやっつければそれだけ大勢の人が助かるわけだし、やりがいはあるよね。かなめさんにはワルプルギスの夜が来る前に
I heard Valpugus.
頑張って一人前になっておいてもらわないとね。
Yep, okay. So, Mommy already knew about this. I had forgotten about this. I thought she didn't. I thought they didn't, but I had forgotten about this, it seems.
ワルプルギスの夜って
What's that? The thing that you're gonna be fighting over several timelines that you just don't know it will happen and it will cause you a lot of suffering. I mean, what? Anyways, continuing.
ちょっとね、魔法の世界のお祭りのようなものかな。
Let's call it a festival, sure. That witch is another interesting thing is that apparently it exists throughout history, so yeah.
とにかくすごい嵐の日には絶対に外に出ないようにしてね。それよりかなめさんは明美さんに伝えることがあるんじゃないかしら。はい、あのね、ホムラちゃん、今日の体育の時のことなんだけど、あれ、私がホムラちゃんに魔法を使ったせいなの。そうなんですか？うん、本当にごめんね。すごく落ち込んでたから魔法で元気づけてあげようと思ったんだけど。
Aww.
うまくいかなかったの。ありがとう、かなめさん。
I remember it was shown in some way. I see. Thank you. So that confirms it then. Alright, we did like half, right? I think I might go for now though. If I had dinner, I don't remember. I don't think I did. I ate at like 6, right? Is it 10 p.m.? Anyways, it's getting late and I'm hungry, so I gotta eat something before I go to sleep. I think I'm gonna stop for now. I think I did like half, right? I'll do the rest off stream most likely. Yeah, I did like half. I'll do the rest off stream though, probably. I'll do all the main stories on stream, but that one I think I'll just do off stream. Unless I happen to stream soon and I wanna do it at a time, but probably not. Anyways, let me just do the upgrade quest before I go. Can I do any more or just the 3? I can do more. Also, we have 2 polls. Probably we'll have 3, I'm guessing, maybe. When the Amane sisters come out. And I think we'll get the 5-star token. The 5-star key, I mean. Back to Blender I go. Even in your sleep, right? Yeah. We're gonna get a 5-star key tomorrow. But tomorrow, I mean, probably in 2 days, because I'm not gonna use it until the stream where which I think I want to do stream, but I'm not sure. When the Amane scissors come out, that's when I'm gonna use this key. I'll wait until then. But yeah, let me just level up the characters if I can with the stuff we got, and then I'm gonna go. This Rika's level 3. Let me level her up. Level 100.
せめて魔法少女として誰かを救える私でありたいんだ。
So yeah, I'll go for now then. Thank you, Ray, for coming to stream. I hope you enjoyed. It was fun. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day or night. And peace. Because I'm finishing my edits. So yeah, hey, have fun then. And good luck with your edits. I'm losing my sanity. I hope you can finish it soon. I know editing can last quite a while. Especially models. I feel like that's even more complicated. But yeah. Alright, see ya then. Good luck.